To understand the motivation of frauds, we met with a journalist and documentary maker Andrei Nekrasov, who once used to be close to Browder. He worked on creating a film about the Magnitsky Act on request of Browder, but in the end he doubted this myth. Browder told me the story almost as a friend, as a like-minded person, and so I had access to it. He's a born storyteller. This intricate story in his presentation looked very simple. There is nothing else left but to make a movie. I would like to tell you what we want to achieve with our film. Of course, thanks to you, many people have already learned about what had happened, but you know, the world is big. If it is possible to do something so that as many people as possible can learn about it, this is of great interest to us. Yes, of course, we do not ask you to write us a script and be a director, but we want you to help us tell this story. I sincerely believed him, and he's a good psychologist. If he saw that I was in some doubt, or I have some questions on the merits, he would not have communicated with me. He communicated with me because I was ready, like many others, to retell his version. But to be honest, and not cynical, I just believed that there was Magnitsky, who had been tortured. These are my guys. Are you of course satisfied with the court decision? This is a real proof that we are right. These people try to silence us, they try to deprive us of the opportunity to defend our point of view. However, the judge came to an unprecedented decision that will put an end to judicial tourism. I have lost access to Browder at a certain point, just because I asked him a few specific questions, then still not even fully understanding the whole story. There is a state register of legal entities in Russia, and any person can get a copy of documents from this register, for example, a copy of the statute, and then agree with a notary. But you are saying this is not right. No, are you going to say anything? Are you saying that Pavel Karpov is not guilty? I don't know. Do you really think so? It's just that you think he's not guilty. My advice to you, you do not need to tell anyone that Sergei, they say, has not exposed anyone. Otherwise, no one will take your film seriously. Yes, but it's not true. These are all some tricks of the FSB. It's all lies from the same series as in the Crimea, they say. There are no Russian servicemen. Clear.
Men in Crimea, type of thing.
During the interview, he just took off the microphone and went out. And that's it. And I knew I would never see him again, except on TV. I was not very pleased to be accused of allegedly spreading Russian propaganda. And then I thought about it. Do I correctly come from a political point of view, doubting the Western agenda regarding Magnitsky's case? Maybe I am really passing on the side of the Russian government that violates human rights. Maybe I betray those ideals to which I have dedicated all my life and the ideas that I tried to convey through my films. Independence for the former Russian colonies, Georgia, Ukraine. But is it possible to use human rights as a kind of a party ideology? And should I obediently keep silence and not ask inconvenient questions? In the end, I decided to continue my investigation. I analyzed everything that Bill Browder had said at our last meeting. He suddenly completely forgot who had solved the crime, thanks to which Sergei Magnitsky became famous all over the world. Will Browder cannot deny that the police had begun investigating this matter long before Magnitsky allegedly claimed it. Andrei Nekrasov was born in 1958. He's a Russian scriptwriter and director, the participant of more than 30 international film festivals. Andrei Nekrasov's films are awarded with the UNESCO prizes and the prize of the International Film Criticism. In spring 2010 he signed the letter of the Russian opposition, Putin must leave. He was the member of the coordinating council of the Department of Solidarity Movement in St. Petersburg. I do not mind either Clinton or Trump. I am just saying that I show all the documents. I made a film without a penny of the Russian money. Just show it. but they silence it.
Everything is a bit more serious. The screening cannot be organized until legal issues are resolved. Let's step into the office and find out what's going on. As I understand it, Maria Louise Beck said this. Fifth floor, please.
Fifth floor, please. Sorry.
These are all legal issues. This has nothing to do with freedom of speech.
Well, I don't know. The film will be shown in any case.
We cannot watch Andrei Nekrasov's film today.
Reviewed tonight.
I don't know what will happen to the film. It turns out that Mr. Browder has such influential defenders that they can forbid us to watch it. I think this is a real shame. Are we in North Korea? Don't we have freedom of speech?
У нас что, нет свободы слова?
Don't we have freedom of speech here?